closer and closer to the playoffs. The Detroit Pistons go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers this Friday, 7 p.m. Central Time.
And here now is our State Farm assist of the game, and Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside, setting up his teammate perfectly for that three-point look.
Pistons leading by 7. Monroe and Drummond there inside. And it's Patton in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
That's his first personal foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. Shooting free throws.
And he makes the first. Detroit making a switch here. Stuckey's checked in. So he gets them both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Here's Crowder. Puts up a 3. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight, and the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him. Pistons leading by 9. Stuckey kicks to Gray. Here's Dinwiddie. Now the dish to Gray. He feeds it to Stuckey. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the layup for 2. Stuckey's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Walker dishes to Crowder. From 18 feet away, Millsap misses. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Gray passes to Dinwiddie. Stuckey outside. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Back to Stuckey. Millsap grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
First personal foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Paul Millsap. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Millsap. Wesley Matthews checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Feeds to Gray. He dishes it to Matthews. Pass to Dinwiddie. Walker with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 9. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Millsap a screen on Matthews. Here's Samori, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Here's Gray. Pass to Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Gray. Just 5 on the clock. From the baseline. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
And Walker kicks to Millsap. Millsap a screen on Matthews. Outside, Walker. Off target from three-point range.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Gray. And the 3 off target. Here's Crowder. Over to the left wing. Hawks passing it around. Back to Walker. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot by Crowder, no good. Pistons leading by 9. The feed to Gray. He kicks it to Matthews. Here's Monroe. Off the left rim and out. Time running out for the Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now the pass to Crowder. Zamori. He's covered by Matthews. Back to Walker. Shoots from 14. Goes up again. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
The dude's checked in for Detroit. Here's Walker. Millsap left side. The shot misses.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Monroe left side. Here's the dude, guarded by Horford. The shot out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Still 9-11. 8 seconds of the shot clock. 8.
.124 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Walker out left to the wing. Shot to end this cold run, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And a lot of contact right there. I think the officials are making the correct call here. And this sort of call, of course, always about protecting the players. You can't allow unnecessary contact, and sometimes the players let the emotion get the best of them. And you make a foul like that, it's going to be enforced every time.
You know, Steve, I don't think many people would disagree with the stance that it's a very important objective to make sure everything is done to limit any sort of unnecessary contact. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, disappointing trip to the line, even though it was just one miss. Now is not the time to be missing free throws.
1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Dishes at the Millsap. And it's blocked by Chan.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit. So it looks like just playing the last bit of this game out in what should be a nice win here for Detroit.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, These are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
It
too.
sure
huh?
is. It sure is.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
Capping off this season series in just the way we would have expected out of a team that has already won the previous 3 encounters.
You know, we don't see the 4-game sweep between conference opponents very often. This has been utter domination.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for the dude. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Hawks foul. Paul Millsap. That's his third personal foul. Chan. Shooting. Free throws.
First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Chan. Here's Sloan. In the corner, it's Richardson. Three-pointer. The shot no good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, the Dude.